Hi, welcome to Koss Corporation. This is a case study of embezzlement and financial statement fraud at a small public company. The author is Joseph Kallstrom. My name is Patricia McCarthy, and I will be presenting the course today. The learning objectives. By the end of this course, you should be able to recognize the SEC rules regarding smaller reporting entities. You should be able to define the auditor responsibility for client internal controls and associate the Koss Corporation embezzlement and financial statement fraud with inadequate internal controls. There's two elements needed for fraud: motivation and opportunity. You can't control motivation, but you can control opportunity. And by motivation, I'm talking about greed, personal financial gain. Self-interest would be promotion, maybe, personal pride, budget commitments, different things like that. Undue influence, when a superior wants you to do something that you know probably is wrong, but you're worried about losing your job. And finally, familiarity, dealing with objectivity, becoming too familiar with a client or perhaps a subordinate. We're going to see how all of these elements factored in on the case study. In terms of opportunity, lack of internal controls is a common thread for opportunity. This case shows a lack of organizational emphasis on ethics, oversight of senior management by the board of directors, the independent audit committee. It's a fascinating story. So let's get ready. Here we go. Koss started out as a TV rental business in 1953 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it was started by John Koss. John and his partner Martin created the stereophone in 1958. Essentially, a headphone, it was used to listen to music. It ended up becoming very popular because previously headphones were primarily used for communication, not music. They had originally created this stereophone to promote a new portable phonograph. The phonograph was extremely unpopular, but the stereophone was an instant hit, which allowed them to start developing a national following. Koss rapidly expanded nationally and internationally. In the mid-1970s, Koss had approximately 40% of the world's stereo headphone market. By 1979, sales were $25 million. Koss started to expand into other areas of consumer electronics. Unfortunately, it was very poor timing for the expansion. The 1980s competition from Japan was significant and really reduced market share and sales. If you're as old as I am, the words Sony Walkman mean a lot of sense to you, and that's what came on the market and had a huge impact.